In the day's other news, tens of thousands of gun rights demonstrators flooded the streets around Virginia's state capitol in Richmond today. Many carried military-style rifles as they protested gun control measures proposed by the state's Democratic leadership. Police maintained tight security, but no major incidents were reported. We'll have an on-the-ground report from Richmond right after the news summary. In Iraq, at least 3 people have died and dozens more were wounded today after new battles broke out between anti-government protesters and security forces. Demonstrators clogged Baghdad's streets and threw rocks at security forces, who returned fire with live rounds and tear gas. Hours later, 3 rockets fell inside Baghdad's green zone. 2 landed near the U.S. Embassy. No casualties were reported. Health officials in China today confirmed an outbreak of viral pneumonia there can be transmitted by humans, raising the risk that it could spread quickly. This weekend, the number of coronavirus infections tripled to more than 200 people. 3 patients have died. Travelers across China are being screened amid the world's largest annual human migration for the Lunar New Year holidays.
中方本着严肃、认真。
Since the outbreak of coronavirus, China has taken a serious, earnest, and professional attitude to actively deal with it, worked out a strict prevention and control plan, spared no effort in treating patients, and properly managed those who had close contact with patients.
Officials believe the outbreak started last month at a fresh food market in central China. China is banning certain single-use plastics in major cities by the end of the year and phasing them out nationwide by 2025. The move, announced Sunday, is aimed at tackling the country's severe pollution problems. In Beijing today, many residents welcomed the ban, which ranges from plastic bags to utensils.
There is some inconvenience, but the environmental pollution is so serious right now. Our food and our health are both affected, so I feel the ban on plastic is good, and I support it.
Other plastic items will be phased out in 3 waves, first in larger cities and then in smaller towns. Meanwhile, in Thailand, pollution levels soared today as toxic smog shrouded its capital city. The haze has blanketed the area for more than a week. It is largely caused by vehicle emissions and smoke from the burning of farm fields. Volunteers cleared dry leaves from those areas to prevent bushfires. And children in Bangkok wore face masks to school out of precaution. Hundreds of Central American migrants tried to cross into southern Mexico by river today after Mexican officials denied them entry at a border bridge. They waded from Guatemala to the Mexican border, where Mexican police in riot gear met them. Mexico has cracked down on migration after President Trump threatened sanctions and tariffs. And back in this country, the nation commemorated the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. today, more than 50 years after his death. President Trump and Vice President Pence visited a Washington memorial honoring the late civil rights icon. And communities across the country, from Colorado to Texas and South Carolina, held marches and parades. Still to come on the NewsHour, guns in America, protests in Virginia over moves to limit access to firearms. Australia faces a bleak future as wildfires continue to burn across the country. From Nixon to Trump, a prominent Republican on this impeachment moment, and much more.
This is the PBS NewsHour from WETA Studios in Washington and in the West from the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism at Arizona State University.